Okay, so this is actually game 3. I skipped over game 2 because I lost that one too, and I wanted to go to my first win. So I want to see here what I'm kind of doing differently and how I converted the stuff I learned in game 1 and 2 into a win, right? So right away, I'm kind of thinking I need to throw more for sure. I need to test his throw breaks and try to convert damage in that way. And so already you're kind of seeing I'm trying to be a little quicker to the punch on whip punishment. This, because he whipped so small, it should have been a back 1-2 instead of a hop kick, right? So if I were to just back 1-2 here instead, that would have been better. So and that's because when they whip small, you have to punish small, and when they whip big, you have to punish big. So by trying to get a hop kick off of this 1-2, that was just a mistake, and he gets his whip punish, or he gets his block punish on that. Yeah, so he goes for slide mix, and one of the key things to think about when you're getting mixed, and you're getting mixed and mixed and mixed, is you have to always try to think outside the box a little bit, go one step outside of what you're thinking, which is like mid-low, and think instead, how do I just not get mixed? And you do that by waiting a little bit and getting out. Yeah, so here now, I'm like, okay, he's whipping big. I'm going to go for a big whip punish, and it works out, right? So again, this is a big thing that's going to keep coming up. Sidestep button is not working for me. I need to sidestep weight, right? And so by sidestep waiting here, I get much more. Let's see, I'll do this. Yeah, so even if I sidestep wait, it's not a counter hit. Oh wait, it's that jab and sidestep wait. Yeah, so by sidestep waiting here, I get much better. I get much better reward. Yeah, whatever I would do there. Yeah, sidestep wait, do not sidestep press. That's what I gotta remember about this stuff, like, a lot. And so here, I get my duck, and then I'm kind of surprised by it, and so I go for this jab to try and steal something back, and I get it, but obviously that would have been a good launch. And so here, I don't know what I'm doing here. I go for back 1-2, and I'm minus 12 here, and then I still try to crouch jab to like steal something, and it's like, what was even the point there? So he gets his counter hit, and even if I just did back 1-2, if I did back 1-2 and then blocked, again, I get a duck. I get a big duck punish. So again, like just little silly breaks in what I'm trying to do. Like if I just stick to what I'm trying to do, which is play slow and defensively, this would have been another really big opportunity for me. Right? That looked more like a hit confirm than him ripping it, so maybe I wouldn't have gotten that duck, but the point remains. So here I do something I don't like to do. I do something I tell people not to do a lot here. And so you really just got to be paying attention all the time. And so here, I tech in. I tech into the corner here, right? And so you do not want to tech into the corner. You want to tech out of the corner. So here I tech with X, or I tech with 3. I need to tech with 1 here, right? And so if I tech with 1 here, it changes a lot. So by taking with 1 here, I can get my back off. I can get my back out of the corner here, and I should be able to even try to step my way out of this. He looks like he's trying to track me a little bit, but even still, like look at the difference in positioning now versus what it was. So again, I'm still kind of sticking to that while standing 3-1. I really want to move away from that. I don't love that move just because there is counterplay. He didn't know it, but I don't want to continue to use that. Yeah, so here I sidestep hop kick. I don't really know what I was thinking there, but it worked.
Round 2.
Yeah, so this is a big difference. So when they whiff it, you could try to jab punish. When they block it, it's not always going to be a good idea, right? So jab punishing here, he gets this duck, and then he gets the crouch jab. And so here we're kind of flailing around a second. This, trying to squeeze out this back turn 3, again, bad habits. I should have tried to back out, and it would have returned to neutral instead of trying to assume this risk, right? Because obviously I'm presenting risk here, and he could have tried to do something like anything here, you know, if he was playing sharp. If he's playing better, I'm risking a lot here, and so I don't want to assume that risk. I don't want to assume that he's not gonna play better. I want to assume he will play better. And so going for this back turn, I should have just held down back and gotten out, reset neutral. He's got his back close to the wall, you know, and that would have been better. So going with his back 3 is a bad idea. So I try to steal something out of this while sending 4, and I really do want to stop doing this kind of stuff. Even that would have been better, you know. Something like that. So trying to play this hop, like this hop kick kind of works out, but I would much rather would have seen myself go for down forward 1 or back 2-1 there. So here, perfect. So this is kind of where sidestep button does work. So I go for sidestep button here after down forward 1 to make this this sidestep 4 hit, and it works. So sidestep button's not always bad. But sidestep button's not always right, you know? So just something to think about. I think this is a misinput. What is this? I was going for down 4, and I mashed up. I was going for down 1-4. It mashed out 4. I thought he was going to wait a little longer, so I went for the unblockable. I'm going to eat a couple of these. Yeah. So I added a couple of these, and this is kind of, I just wasn't aware. So here I end up face down, feet forward, and I tried to toe kick, and I got hit because I did the low kick. Again, sidestep button versus sidestep weight. So if I do sidestep weight here, instead of sidestep button, I get the punish. If I do sidestep weight here, if I do sidestep button here, I get launch, right? So you're kind of seeing that the sidestep weight is like working much more often than the sidestep button is. And then, yeah, I don't even know what happened there. Some weird, I think I was just neutral blocking, and that kind of happens sometimes. If I go for sidestep button again, it works. And so again, another opportunity where I could have ducked. So here, I'm on hit. I'm going for stuff I don't need to be. I should have played a little slower there. So that I should have gone. So this move particularly is one of those moves that I need to be more aware of. So something like this. Yeah, so for this specifically, I could have done something like this. I think I can do this on hit. Yeah, you can even do that on hit. So even if this hits you, you can always duck under and wake up with a counter hit tool. Right? So I should have been ready for this duck. And again, I'm waking up with these flaily kind of like non-good options here, right? And so something much better here would have been like this and this, right? Even this into this by itself would have been fine. I just don't want to do this into this. I don't know why I crouched up there. I don't know if that was what I was trying to do. I was trying to do down forward 1. So I'm trying to here. So I go for this down forward 1. It turns into a down 1. But I'm trying to do like down forward 1, back 2-1, right? He's crouch jabbing out. I'm trying to, and this is my problem again, is I'm going for back 2-1, and I go for back 2-1 into back 2, and it's like, why am I pressing when I'm minus 12, right? Luckily, I don't get counter hit launched here, but I want him to work his way out. I don't want him to be able to do anything crazy here. Another duck that I should have had. Right here. Shouldn't have ducked that. I should have ducked that. But I want him to work his way out. I do not want him to be able to launch me. And so I'm trying to do like these 14 frame moves because I'm thinking like he's not going to have a great opportunity to do anything. Maybe the 14 frame move wasn't the right choice there. Yeah, I guess he could have done like down forward 2 there. But I want to create like an atmosphere where his launchers aren't going to hit, right? And so I do that by playing tighter. And so it looks like I kind of screwed up here by going for these 14 frame moves. I'm just trying to get more comfortable with Armor King. I might have been trying to go for like back 2. And back 2 kind of guarantees that nothing he's doing is going to launch me, right? Because back 2 is 13 frames. And so he's not going to get a launch on me under 15 frames outside of like, I don't know specifically if Law can counter hit launch under 15. I'm already coming to mind as Magic 4. So there's some risk profile there, but that's kind of my mentality. Is like, I don't want him to down forward to me, you know? Another duck I should have had. And this would have been another opportunity for this idea of like duck the high into while standing 2. And so here, always being ready for the follow-up on your idea, right? Is so here, I do this while standing 4, and the while standing 4 is like a fundamental move, very similar to down forward 1, where down forward 1 allows you to sidestep after for most poke backs, while standing 4 allows you to backdash after for most poke backs. And so like I know to backdash after while standing 4, I need to be thinking again to try to punish. And so I should have gone for something like this, where I go boom, 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 while standing 4, backdash, back 1 or something. And he did single jab, but I should have presented something here, right? Like something like that. Something like that. Or even if I see the jab, maybe the better option would have been to go for plus frames here. Something like that, you know? But I played too passively here. I should have... You play passively to a point. You play passively to create offensive opportunity. I think right here is where I realized I need to be using more forward neutral too. And so here, I should have gone into mix here. I did not. I think I tried to. No. I was going for down 3+4 there, got clapped. But even still, just like waiting a little longer in neutral would have given me an opportunity for a big whip punish here. You know, something like this. Yeah. So, again, just like waiting a little bit longer, playing a little bit more patiently. Look at the health difference here. This is something that I try to tell people to do a lot, is do not break neutral more than your opponent does. Like, it's okay to break neutral, but you don't want to be the one breaking it, like, all the time, you know? And so here it's like, there was really no need for me to break neutral. Like, just play it out. play it out, do the footsies, play Tekken for a second, and if they do something like this, you know, it's whoever breaks the tension first. Very much like chess, right? Where it's like, it's if you got two pawns staring at each other, you don't want to be the one to take the pawn. You don't have to be the one to break the tension. You don't have to be the one to break neutral, right? And just wait for them to screw up. But I come in and I try to break neutral, and he gets this. Last hit's a high. Yeah. So I should have gone for that. I should have ducked that. Yeah, I just shouldn't duck the last hit. I think I can. I don't think it jails. Yeah, and then punish. Probably while sending one. Yep. Yeah, and so look at here. So like if I did something crazy here, if I did like sidestep big button, I get beat here. If I do sidestep small button here, I don't. Right? So I did sidestep down forward 1, and then this does not kill me. Where if I did like sidestep pop kick, I would have got beat up here. I don't know what I did here. I think I blocked it and then. Yeah, if I do anything bigger there, I get hit. So like just making sure you're playing small so that stuff like this doesn't hit you. And then yeah, he's ready for that duck. I don't know why I threw that out. Bad idea. I was hoping that he would do something, right? Don't want to play hope. And then again, now I'm kind of just playing flustered and like flailing around a little bit. Good whiff punish here, and then this should be his round, right? Try to stay composed here, you know, block, 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 block. And then I don't know what I did there, but it didn't work. Yeah, I saw this, I tried to whip punish. Maybe should have gone for 1-2, but I'm okay with this. Yeah, here, okay, perfect example of me trying to do this. So, sidestep, wait. So you see I go down to sidestep, hold back to block, and I see that he pressed, and then I do my back 2-1, right? I was hoping that he would have finished the string so that, or I was hoping that he would have like done a string and finished it here. So that I could get the, I think I passed it. Yeah, so sidestep. I was going for back 2-1. That was not a string that he was going to do. That's just a single hit plus frame move. So I should have gone for like back 1-2 instead of back 2-1. But I was hoping for something there. And that's a punish. I think I just found out that's a punish in this round. Yeah, so here, I do have to use these power crushes more. They are a defensive tool. So trying to get him off me a little bit. This is a little risky, that giant swing, because he has shown that he likes to power or crouch jab. And that should just be round and game. So again, still more learning here about how to play defensively, and more of me trying to learn how to play defensively. To create those offensive opportunities and try to get that offensive momentum. Try to get those defensive opportunities and try to get offensive momentum. And you saw that I screwed it up a couple times. I kind of broke the mold a little bit and tried to, I guess, break the mold's like a good thing. So like I went off script a little bit and I tried to play a little more offensive. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, you know, and that's what I'm trying to say is like playing offensively is easy, and it is the like more rewarding. It's the more quantitatively rewarding way to play. You will get more reward often by playing offensively, but I do think that playing defensively gives you more quality reward, like a higher quality reward, and you get more damage potential by playing defensively.